Hey guys, so for this practice, you are going to need a couple of blocks and a strap, and anything that you can use as a strap at home will be fine, like a tie or a towel. And go ahead and have those handy right by your yoga mat. And then we'll go ahead and start lying down on the back. So today we're going to do a lot of work with our legs as part of our grounding practice. Okay, so go ahead and lie down on your back. And of course, as always, let's take a moment to notice our breathing. Start to notice your inhales and your exhales. And then from here, go ahead and bring your feet parallel, hug the right knee towards your chest, and then go ahead and make a few circles with the right knee. Kind of opening that right hip, warming it up. And then go ahead and reach for your strap and wrap it around the right foot. Once you got it wrapped around, go ahead and reach the leg up to the ceiling. See if you can keep the foot right over the hip. Flex the right foot so you're reaching the heel up towards the ceiling. Draw the navel in towards your spine. So we're making this a very active stretch. You might stay here, this is good enough, or you can also straighten the left leg. Keeping the left leg active as well, so pointing the left toes up and pressing the heel forward. So you're reaching in two directions here. Right heel reaches up and left heel reaches forward. We'll take a few more deep breaths here. Breathe in. And breathe out. You might start to even add ujjayi breath. Inhale. And exhale. Just a few more. Go ahead and rebend your right knee. Remove the strap, put it out of the way, put it close to you, and rebend your left knee. Bring your feet parallel so the heels are in line with your sitting bones. Bring your arms down by the sides, palms face down. Coming into bridge pose, so go ahead and lift your hips up, press down into the feet, the upper arms. Keep the neck neutral here. Really hug the thighs in, energetically hugging the thighs in, as if you had a block in between the thighs. 2 more breaths. Then as you exhale, start to lower back down through your spine. Now hug the left knee into your chest and start to make a few circles here. So circles to one side and then the other side. And then go ahead and grab your strap and wrap it around the left foot. Reach the left leg up. Hold the strap, both ends of the strap with either your left hand or both hands is fine. Reach the heel up. If you did on the other side, you can go ahead and reach your right leg forward. Again, just a reminder, keep that right leg active. So you're pointing the right toes straight up. So that helps to prevent the hip from opening out towards the right. Few more breaths. And then go ahead and rebend your knee. Remove the strap, put it out of the way this time. Bend both knees, place your feet on the ground, bring the feet parallel, arms down by your sides, and then as you breathe in, lift your hips up for bridge pose. Press down into the feet, keep the thighs very active, hugging them in towards each other. And then start to roll yourself back down through your spine. And pause. From here, roll to one side, bring your knees up towards your chest. Then use your hand to press you up to sit. And then find tabletop. So go ahead and swing your legs around and behind you. Spread the fingers. Spread the fingers wide. Bring the shoulders over the wrists. Hips over your knees. Then inhale for cow pose. Lift the chest. Arch your spine. Then exhale, round your spine. Push the ground away from you. Again, inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, round your spine, push the floor. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Last few rounds here, breathe in. And breathe out. From here, go ahead and tuck your toes if they're not already. Walk your hands back, and then you're going to sit on your heels. Keep your knees on the floor, and we're coming into a toe foot stretch. And just notice it can be a little bit intense for some of us. So just notice what's happening here. Close the eyes and stay with your breath. Waking up the feet. The feet help us stay connected to the ground. So when we bring our awareness to our feet, we can feel that sense of connection with the floor or the ground. A few more breaths here. And then let's go ahead and come back to our hands and knees. This time point your toes and start to tap the floor with your feet. A little counter. Maybe make some circles with your ankles. And switch. And now we're going to come into downward facing dog. So walk your hands forward in front of you. Make sure your blocks are near the front of your mat before you get there. And then downward facing dog, lift your knees and then lift your hips up and back. Let's take a nice deep breath in. And deep breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and bend your knees, look forward between the hands. Step the right foot forward. If it gets stuck here, grab the foot and walk it right there. From here, grab your blocks, frame the right foot, and then press away from the blocks. We're going to be here for a while, holding this lunge. So hug that right, draw the right hip towards the back and your left hip forward. So you're kind of scissoring the legs together. Press your left heel back. Long spine, reach your chest forward. Few more breaths, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. We'll take 3 more long and deep breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out, waking up the legs, the hamstrings. And exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale. From here, we're going to start to get light through the fingers. So come onto your fingertips, maybe bring the back foot in closer. Lift the left heel nice and high. We're coming up into high crescent lunge. Keep your gaze straight forward. Notice if you're spilling forward like this, draw the navel in towards your spine. Yeah, reach up through your fingers, press into your front heel. One more breath here. And exhale. From here, bring the back foot in a little bit closer, maybe just an inch. And we're going to add a little bit of movement here. So inhale, straighten both legs. As you exhale, bend both knees, bring the left knee to hover. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, both knees bend. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more, inhale. And exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now inhale, reach up. Warrior 2, spin the back heel. Bend your front knee. Make sure the back heel turns out and the toes turn in. Look forward at your fingers. Hold in the pose here. Stay with your breath. Notice if you're spilling forward, see if you can lift up from that front hip. 2 more breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. From here, reach forward, flip the right palm, and reverse your warrior. Take the right forearm to the right thigh. Bring the left arm up and by the left ear. Notice if your legs are waking up. Mine definitely are. Definitely feeling it in that right leg. A few more breaths. Make sure you're using your belly here and you're not sinking into that front hip. Yeah, lift up. Yeah. So notice that space between that front hip and the front thigh. So if you can increase that space just a little bit. 2 more breaths. Notice if your front leg is getting lazy or the back leg is getting lazy. Come right up, straighten the right leg and reverse. Breathe in. Exhale, lower your hands down, move the blocks out of the way. Downward facing dog, press back. From here, left leg up and back behind you. Step it between the hands. Get it there, grab your 2 blocks. And bring the blocks to their highest height. Press away from your blocks. Press back through the right heel, bend through your left knee. Hold it, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. From here, bring the back foot in maybe an inch closer. Lift the heel high and then start to come up to your high crescent lunge. Yeah. Draw that navel into your spine, little bend in the back knee, and reach up through your fingers. 1 more breath before we start our movement. Now inhale, left leg straight. Exhale, both knees bend. Hover the right knee to the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now inhale, reach up. Warrior 2, spin the back heel and tee the arms. See if you need to adjust your feet if you need to. So the heel turns out, toes turn in. Breathe here, inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, breathe in. Breathe out. Go ahead and reach forward, flip your left palm and reverse. Now take your left forearm to the left thigh, right arm up and by the right ear. Keep the chest nice and open towards the wall in front of you. A few more breaths here. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. See if your front leg is getting lazy here. Keep bending through your front knee. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. From here, use the strength of your legs and your core to lift you up. Keep bending through that knee and now straighten it. Nice little relief. Rebend the knee and lower your hands down. Downward facing dog. Put the blocks out of the way. Let's breathe here. And breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, breathe in. Breathe out. Start to walk your hands back to meet your feet. Bring the heels down to the ground. Bend the knees a lot. Let the upper body hang. A few more breaths. And then slowly start to make your way up to stand. So the head is the very last thing to come up. Find your Tadasana mountain pose. So find that connection of your feet and the ground. Bring your awareness to your feet. Notice if you're pressing through all four corners of over your feet. So a lot of times it happens that our inner feet lift up when we stand, or our outer feet kind of lift up. So just notice what's happening around your feet. Go ahead and blink your eyes open. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Go ahead and move forward a little bit on your mat, a little bit more leg work here. Bring your feet together, find chair pose. Squat down here, hips going down, chest going forward. Breathe in, 3 more breaths. Breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Last one, inhale. As you exhale, come up to stand, arms by your sides. From here, step back with your left foot, about 3 feet back, heel in, toes out. Okay. And go ahead and start to wrap this right hip towards the back of the room, left hip forward. Bring your arms down by the sides, bring your palms to face forward. Now bring your palms to face towards the back. Find a reverse prayer behind the back. If that's too much on the shoulders or the wrists, you can grab opposite elbows. And then find the variation that works for you. Begin to lift the chest and draw the shoulders back. Inhale here. As you exhale, start to hinge forward. Keep drawing that right hip back, left it forward. Keep the legs super active. So the goal here is not to go all the way down. The goal is to keep that space along your spine. So keep the shoulders back. If you notice your upper back rounding forward, that's where we stop. A few more breaths. And then come right back up. Lift the arms all the way up. And then bring the back foot forward to meet the right. Inhale, lift the arms up. And then exhale, hands to your heart. Chair pose, feet together, bend your knees, sink your hips. 3 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Last breath here, and then come right back up. Other side this time, bring the right foot back, heel in, toes out. So begin by wrapping the left hip back, right hip forward. So your hip facing straight forward. Arms by your sides, so bring the palms to face to the back of the room. Take your reverse prayer or whatever variation you did on the other side. Draw the shoulders back here, your chest forward. Inhale. As you exhale, start to fold forward. Keep the legs engaged. More breaths here. And then come right back up. Lift the arms up. Back foot forward, arms by your sides. Pause. Notice what's happening with the breath and the body. Now inhale, lift the arms all the way up. And then exhale, fold forward. Halfway up, inhale. Bend the knees, blend your hands, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Come forward to plank pose. Lower the knees and lower all the way down to the mat. From here, let's reach the arms back by the sides. Bring your legs together, heels, center the heels behind you. As you inhale, lift everything up. Palms face down, so you lift the chest. And then go ahead and release. Turn one cheek to the mat. Or you can rest your forehead down. We'll go ahead and do that once more. So inhale, lift everything up. And then go ahead and release. From here, press back to hands and knees, and then press back to child's pose. Rest the head down. From here, lift the torso up. Let's swing your legs around. And go ahead and lie down on your back. Bring your knees towards your chest. Now find happy baby pose. So grab the outer edges of your feet. Rock from one side to the other. Now bring the soles of the feet together and open the knees wide. If you have your blocks, you can place your blocks under your knees. And take your arms by the sides. Begin to notice your breathing. You might choose to stay here, or you can go ahead and lengthen your legs forward. Have your arms down and away from the body. Bring the palms to face up. Feel free to stay here as long or as little as you wish. And start to rebend your knees. Again, feel free to stay. Bring your knees together and your feet wide. Go ahead and roll to your right side. Use your hand to press yourself up. And have a seat. And to just notice how you feel. Keep the eyes closed. Take your hands together at your heart. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Namaste.